2021 is almost gone. So time is moving forward, and this year is quickly coming to an end. 2022 is upon us, right around the corner, a new year ready to begin midnight tomorrow, or 12:01 to be exact. But I wanted to have this discussion with all of you now, because you still have a whole day to take time to absorb all of this in and think about everything that I'm going to say. And truly and honestly take this to heart. So I am challenging all of you. I'm challenging you to push aside all of the negative, all of the bad, all of the shitty things that have happened this year. What I want you to do, what I challenge you to do, and every single one of you can do this. I challenge you to take the time between now and tomorrow night, before that ball drops, before the new year starts, to take time to focus on everything good and positive that happened this year. I know that this year has brought many struggles, sadness, frustration, anger, worry, too much garbage, too much crap. I know many of you have dealt with so much, or still are currently at the very end of this year going through many heavy and negative and awful things. But we don't want to focus on the bad, the negative. No. Because where we put our thoughts, that's where the energy goes, and that's what comes back to us. We do not want to bring in any more negative. No. We want to focus on everything positive and good and amazing that has transpired this year, and every single one of you, I guarantee, no matter how big or small, can name at least one thing great that has happened to them this year. You know you can. So I challenge you to take this time between now, right now, okay, through tomorrow night, like I said, before that ball drops. And I want you to think really deeply. You know what? Grab some pen and paper. Grab some pen and paper. Put these thoughts down. Get them on paper. Get them out of your system. Put them from here to here. Because then you're feeding more energy to those positive things. Yes. So I want you to think about, what challenges have you faced this year that you overcame? Yeah. What struggles washed over you and made you feel like you were going to totally lose your shit? But you pulled yourself up and you beat it. You pulled yourself out of those struggles and you pushed yourself ahead. Take a look back at who you were a year ago and who you are today. I bet you have grown in some positive way. Absolutely. Take a look back on good and positive moments. So think about the wonderful friends or family or any of your loved ones that you spent time with. What did you do with them this year? What events or activities made you smile that you look back on and go, that was such a great day? Maybe you brought a new baby into the world this year. Or maybe you are a new grandparent. Maybe your baby brought a baby into this world. Did you adopt a pet? Do you have a new furry family member? That is something to smile about. What great and amazing things have you done for others this year? Think about that. So I really strongly challenge every single one of you to take the time to focus on every positive thing that has happened to you or that you have made happen this year. Absolutely, positively, please do not go into 2022 with your thoughts focused on all of the horrible things you have dealt with. Push them aside. Push them aside. Get rid of them. There are some things that we can never forget. There are some things that we may still be dealing with. But the more that we focus on those negative things, those negative situations, those negative problems, we are going to bring more negative into our life. I know that you want to enter 2022 with a new mindset, a new perspective, and lots of positive energy. And you can. So this is your challenge. This is your chance to get your mind right, in the right place, right now, before tomorrow night comes, so that you are entering into 2022 with that list, okay? With that list of amazing and wonderful and beautiful positive things that you can look back on, okay? And with the time that you spent and the thoughts that you put into all of the great and amazing, wonderful things that we're talking about. So everything that comes to mind, write it down, scream it from the rooftops. And as the ball gets ready to drop tomorrow night, make all of those wonderful, positive, amazing, happy things your focus. So I'm going to share something with you, and I feel that this would be really beneficial for somebody to hear. I always know something I say is beneficial for multiple people to hear, but I will share a little story. So early this year, February, March, I don't know, real early this year, I had gone for a healing Reiki session early in the year. And it was a beautiful session, beautiful, beautiful, wonderful friends who are healers. And at the end of the session, one of my healers made a comment to me that absolutely resonated, stuck with me, and I absolutely ran with it this year. So one of the biggest accomplishments, after I tell you what it is, I'm going to be able to tomorrow night say, I did that. So my healer said to me, Robin, you know what you need to do? You need to kick everything else to the curb. And you need to make this year the year of Robin. And I sat there and I'm like, and he's a really cool guy. He's very straight up, down to earth like me. And I'm pretty sure he said something like, the hell with everything else. Make this the year of Robin. Put yourself first. And that sat with me. When I left that session that day, it was so empowering to me because one of the huge things that I've been working on over the years is self-love and self-care. You know, I teach it. I teach it on a personal level. I teach it through my Amethyst Angel Healing business. It is huge. I teach it. I preach it. I do it. Always. So early this year, when that was said to me, I'm like, you know what? That sounds amazing. Guess what I did this year? I made it the year of me. Yeah. I've had a lot of issues this year. I've had health problems, still unanswered questions, and we're not even going to go there because I am not focusing on that shit. Not doing it. But what I did do is I did put myself first. I walked away from, things like putting down my phone. Just like last night. I did a beautiful afternoon with a wonderful friend, did foot detox, played with crystals, had a nice dinner, came home, put my phone on silent after I caught up with a few people. I had some rescue things going on and other stuff, but I put my phone on silent, made a hot cup of tea, sat down, and read my book for at least an hour. And then I went back to that book, but I carved out that time. I was like, nope, not answering anybody's anything. This is my time. And I'm proud to say that I have done that so much this year. Taking off, disappearing, going to the park, getting lost in the woods, doing the things that bring me pure peace, pure calm, pure happiness, pure harmony, which is why I'm standing here, happy as can be right now, regardless of all of the crap that I have dealt with this year. And I want all of you to take on this attitude that I have right now that I'm sharing with you. Now, if that resonates with you, if what I just told you, if you say to yourself, why didn't I do that this year? Guess what? Tomorrow night at 12:01 starts a new year. Make it the year of you. You. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. So I don't, some people have, everybody has different rituals and things that they do for New Year's. A lot of people like to set New Year's resolutions or goals, or some people don't do any of those things. So whatever works for you is fine. I will tell you that no matter what you do, so I'm not one to set New Year's resolutions because I am constantly, every single day of my life, working on myself, working to do better, to be better, to learn more. I never stop. But what I can tell you is absolutely make the goals of just that. Of doing more for you, of doing more to be better, to feel better, to have better every single day. New Year's resolutions should not, I don't believe in them because people set them simply because a new year's coming and, I'm going to do better next year. No, aspire to do better every single day. Every single day. There's another challenge for you. Boy, I'm giving you guys a lot of homework, right? But I really do. I know that there's so many of you that are struggling through so much this year. And let's be honest, 2020 was pretty, right? For most of us, it was just, for most people, it was really difficult and really tough. And 2021 has not proved itself to be much better for people. But when that ball drops tomorrow night, make sure, please, and if you don't want to do this, that's on you. That's on you. I'm here to teach and help and try to get you in the right direction to give you that positive energy and that happiness that you need. And if that's what you want, if you want to do better and you want to feel better, please take that time. It costs you nothing. To take a look back, to write down, to focus on all of the amazing things that have happened this year. Negativity? No. All the bad things that happened this year? No. Kick all of that to the curb and focus your mind on all of the beautiful and amazing and fantastic things that have transpired for you in 2021. Even if it is the smallest thing, I am sure that all of you have had great days, great times. You've overcome things you thought you couldn't. You've grown in some beautiful way in a forward and positive direction. That's what I want you to focus on. Please go into this next year stronger and better and knowing that you can have a good and happy life. Don't focus on the negatives. And this is not just for going into the new year, but always remember, as I've said, previously, where your attention goes is where energy flows. So if your constant focus is on everything that is bad and miserable and horrible and crappy in your life, guess what? You're going to feel miserable, horrible, and crappy. And you're going to attract miserable, horrible, and crappy. You don't want that. I know you don't want that. So not only for the new year coming, but every single day, do your absolute best to focus on everything that's good and positive so that you can feel good and positive and you can attract good and positive, because that's what really matters, is how you feel. And it truly lies in you. I can't do it for you. Your neighbor can't do it for you. Your mom can't do it for you. You have to want to do better, be better, and feel better. So please kick all of that crap aside, all of those bad things that happened this year. Say, no, and focus on all the good. That is your challenge. That is my message from me to every single one of you. You have a whole day and then some to get your mind in the right place, to get those thoughts where they should be. Please do it for yourself. I promise you, positive thinking is going to get you a hell of a lot further than negative thinking ever will. And you will thank yourself for it. Does it take time for someone who's not normally a positive thinker to make that change? Yeah, it takes work, it takes practice. But the more you do it, it becomes habit. It becomes no different than putting on clothing when you get up in the morning, or brushing your teeth, or drinking water throughout the day, which I know some of you don't do, so get on that too. But you got this. You got this. Okay? You absolutely got this. You are going to go into 2022 with your mind, your thoughts, your head in the right place. And you're going to thank yourself for doing it. So, I know we're not quite there yet, and I'm sure you will see me back at some point tomorrow. But I want to wish every single one of you a beautiful, healthy, happy, amazing, blessed New Year. However you are celebrating tomorrow evening, do it safely, but have fun. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy friends. Enjoy family. Enjoy good food. Have a few drinks if you wish to. Enjoy it. But bring in the new year with a positive mindset. My challenge from me to you. You guys got this. I know you do. Have yourselves a blessed and beautiful night, and I'll see you soon.